Welcome to the Black Gay History Channel. Please share this video and subscribe to this channel for more captivating content. Samuel R. Delany is a critically acclaimed science fiction author who became one of the first science fiction authors to blend themes of race and queer sexualities in science fiction literature. Delany was considered ahead of his time, creating sex-positive and gay and trans-alien worlds in his stories, which has finally begun to catch on in mainstream TV, movies, and pop culture. Delany has written several science fiction novels and sold millions of copies of books over his decade-long career, with popular titles like the critically acclaimed Babel 17 in 1966, Dahlgren in 1974, and Tales of Neverion in 1978. In his 1976 novel Triton, Delany details a fictional world where humans can live on Earth, Mars, or the fictional planet Triton, as well as use technology to change aspects of themselves, such as their gender, sexual orientation, or certain personal likes and dislikes. In 1994, Samuel Delany would stir up controversy again by publishing his book Hog, which followed the sexual transgressions of a violent criminal and his dark, twisted, homoerotic, and violent fantasies. Delany was able to seamlessly mesh science fiction with queer topics and characters, and was known to address the topic of HIV and AIDS in his stories as well. Even some of his less sexual novels that featured any sort of gay intimacy were barred from being sold at many bookstores throughout the 1980s. Though Delany has identified as gay throughout his early adolescence, he was also married for several years to a fellow writer, Marilyn Hacker, who was fully aware he was gay while they were married. After the two divorced, Hacker would identify as a lesbian, and Delany has had public relationships with men ever since. It's astounding that I've only recently heard of Samuel Delany and his work because I love science fiction and queer stories. I look forward to diving into his novels and doing some more intense reviews of his work. Science fiction has been instrumental in helping the reader imagine a better world, and it's so important we imagine a future where queer lives and stories are honored and cherished. The award-winning author Samuel R. Delany is quoted as saying, "Science fiction isn't just thinking about the world out there. It's also thinking about how that world might be, a particularly important exercise for those who are oppressed, because if they're going to change the world we live in, they and all of us have to be able to think about a world that works differently."